Welcome to the Maryland History Day Judge Training Video 4. In this video, you will learn about the annual theme and students' topics. The annual theme has been part of the History Day program since its beginning. It is set by the National History Day Office each year and announced in June after the previous year's contest. Here are some examples of past themes, including breaking barriers, triumph and tragedy, and conflict and compromise. The National History Day Office also produces a theme book each year, which is linked in the Judge's Toolkit. The theme actually has a number of purposes. First, it inspires students' topics. Students may be overwhelmed easily if they were to simply ask to pick a topic from all of history. So the theme allows them to start off their research process with a bit of inspiration. The theme also centers students' research and allows them to stay focused. For example, a student may be personally interested in sports history. The theme guides them to a specific area of research within sports history, preventing them from becoming overwhelmed with sources. The theme also connects students' topics to broader areas of history. This helps them to develop a context and impact analysis of their topic. Additionally, many teachers take the theme and include it in their classrooms throughout the year, making further connections to broad historical topics. The theme also helps History Day partners, such as museums, libraries, and archives, to create topic lists to guide student work. This is a great way to get students connected to local institutions. Finally, the theme helps students get creative. Let's think about that student who is interested in sports history. They may be tempted to immediately research their favorite sports teams, the Baltimore Orioles. But when they're faced with the constraints of the theme breaking barriers, they decide to focus their research on Jay Hurd, the African American baseball player who integrated the Baltimore Orioles. We'll now discuss topics. These describes the main area of focus for the students' projects. Students can choose their own topics, and they may alter their focus as they move throughout the year, narrowing it until they get to a contest, after which they cannot change their topic. The diversity of the topics at a History Day showcase reflects the diversity of students' interests. Therefore, we see projects ranging from ancient history to art history, from sports to music, from the history of tanks in World War II to the history of Barbie dolls. All of these topics were chosen because students were fascinated by them, and they all have merit. You may hear some veteran judges complaining about repeated topics. There are, of course, topics and areas of history that regularly interest many students in a year. Focusing on the repetition of topics, however, can lead to topic bias. That is, bias against topics you might perceive as easy and bias towards topics that you personally like. Remember that each student is coming to their project with fresh eyes, and each student chose to research their subject for a different reason. We want to make sure that all students are judged with equity at a History Day contest. Thank you for joining Maryland History Day. Please continue to Video 5.